Hi, hope you have a great day. So in today's video, I'm just gonna cover the summary of chapter 2 of the book, The Lean Startup. So in this chapter, he tries to argue about the real definition of an entrepreneur. So who is an entrepreneur? So basically, an entrepreneur is someone who comes up with an idea in an extreme uncertainty situation. So if the environment and if the society is pretty much uncertain about a specific idea and that person is trying to execute on that idea, that's a real definition of an entrepreneurship. And also the startup is cannot be defined in terms of any type of business that you can come up with. So if a business is trying to copy some other businesses and try to just copy every single thing, like in terms of pricing, in terms of targeting customer, in terms of everything, if they just want to copy other businesses, that's not called a startup. A startup is also trying to operate in an extreme uncertain situation, right? So that's the real example of that. That's a real definition of an entrepreneur and also a startup. And also, in this chapter, he tries to broaden the definition of a product to be any source of value for customers. And to be able to, have extreme success, companies have to prioritize innovation within their company. It's extremely crucial to be able to innovate all the time to make sure that you can have a successful company and business. And also for that, he comes up with the story of SnapTax that was acquired back in 2011 by Intuit back in the days. And they were such a big company. They were becoming a big company, and one of the key reasons that they became a successful company is because they were really prioritizing innovation, and they were allowing their employees to be able to experiment all the time. And basically in today's world, you can literally run a website and have a website that you can experiment for 70 times, for example, in the weekend, and then get an analyze that on Monday, and then have another 70 experiments on over the weekends, for example, and try to analyze on the following Monday. So in today's world, basically, he really emphasizes on the fact that how important it is for companies and startups to keep innovating and enable and empower their employees to be able to experiment and have innovation, and give them some room for coming up with innovative ideas that like I said, empowers them to be free to execute on the new ideas as well. So basically, if I want to just say the gist of this second chapter is highlighting and emphasizing on the fact and importance of innovation and experiment. So these two things are the core ideas of the second chapter of this book, basically.